My name is Katie Wilson. I am the founder and CEO of JumpOnIt Mobile Deals. We are a digital direct marketing company that specializes in building digital products that generate user opt-in text databases, which we then sell advertisers access to. That's the fancy term of saying we're building up great big databases of people who want to receive offers from local businesses via text message. So, up until the day I started JumpOnIt, I was the digital advertising director at the Quad City Times, where I built up an awesome sales team, and I also built their half-price deals program, which is pretty much the same thing as Groupon, right? We managed to build this into a $2 million a year program, which also managed to keep Groupon out of the market, which was great. But after a while, I saw a problem, right? You had to split the revenue, right? That's how Groupon works. A business offers out a discount, so maybe it's a $20 gift card that people buy for 10 bucks. Groupon takes 5, they get 5, hence they lose about 75% of their value. Makes it a little hard. Also, advertising is fragmented, so when it comes to the businesses reaching the right people, it's difficult, there's really no guarantee, and it's hard to track. And for consumers, you've got the issue of, yeah, you want these coupons, but oftentimes you forget them at home, you don't necessarily want to pay for them, and in most cases, advertising is considered obnoxious or even junk mail. So my solution revolves completely around your cell phone. 90% of Americans have a cell phone. 99% of all text messages are read, and 90% are read within 3 minutes of being received. So JumpOnIt sends texts to people who have opted in to receive them with offers from local businesses. So here's your pitch, maybe. Text marketing is literally the most direct way that you can reach someone, seeing as, once again, 99% of all text messages are opened. So what we do is we've built up databases of people who have signed up or opted in to receive offers from the local markets. If you text now JumpOnIC to 88678, you're going to get a thanks for signing up, stay tuned for great offers. If you text JumpOnQC to 88678, you're going to get back 8 of the most recent offers right away. One of the things that makes us different is that we've actually built these images into the text thread. Since even if it's just to get the little red 1 to go away from your text bubble, you have to open up your text thread. Having the images built into it basically means that a business is guaranteed you're at least going to see their brand. But from there, there's also a link, and it opens up in your web browser. So you can kind of see an example here. Within the web browser, you're able to, within the web browser, you're able to use the menu button to save offers for later. You can share these with friends on Facebook, Twitter, and text, and this is one of our huge organic growth strategies. With the sharing, for every ad that goes out, you have a main offer and a bonus offer. So in this example here, Chick-fil-A sent out a free sandwich. Their bonus offer was a free cookie. All right, so people are able to share on Facebook, Twitter, and text. Now for the business, this is huge because when someone shares on Facebook, it's actually pulling the image of that ad right onto that person's Facebook page. So now the business has the potential to be seen by all of that person's friends. And if someone sees an offer that they want, they can click on it, type their phone number in right then and there. The person who shared it is going to get a text message back with the bonus offer, and the person who accepted the share then gets that original offer. So it's additional exposure for the businesses in addition to our database growing, and consumers get to earn bonus offers. Everything is also redeemable and trackable. So when someone walks into a business to use an offer, the staff is just going to tell them to hit that redeem button. It's going to ask them if they're sure. Once they hit it again, it's going to date and timestamp that ad so people can't use it again. We can also set it up for multiple uses if that's what the business wants. So what we do then is once somebody signs up, they're going to get the most recent 8 offers. From there, 2 to 3 times a week, we send out a new text blast that contains anywhere from 2 to 3 images. So it's great because it's not overwhelming to the consumers, and for the businesses, they're not sharing the ad space with a bunch of other advertisers, right? So when somebody wants to work with us, basically what we do is we help them figure out what their main offer and their bonus offer is going to be. They don't need to give away the farm, and the way that they pay for this is not through a revenue share. They're literally paying only based on the number of people in the database. We currently charge 12.5 cents per person, all right? So for about a third of the cost of a piece of direct mail, you're literally texting someone your ad, all right? So, kind of give you an idea of where we're at now. First of all, we do surveys on a regular basis. In the Quad Cities, we actually have almost 16,000 people already signed up, which is pretty cool. You can get an idea of who our demographics are by looking at this. I sent out a survey and received a 20% response rate, which ended up with a sample size of over 1,200 people. So a pretty good sample size. You can see that it's about 81% women, not too surprising, seeing as, sorry guys, they tend to be the decision makers. And they're also the ones who really like to share the deals with their friends, so they're, you know, the social piece behind this. You're talking to a higher income group, which is great, about 60% make over $50,000. And everybody says that, oh, this is for young people. Really only about 2% of the database is under the age of 20, which for businesses is great. That means you're talking to decision makers with disposable income. Here's a look at what has happened so far with the database. Like I said, we're going the right direction, which is good. And I've also been able to cut our customer acquisition cost from about $25 down to 69 cents over the past year. So we figured it out, which is good, right? That makes a huge difference. You know, we originally launched in the Quad Cities back in April. Since then, we've also launched in Nashville, Tennessee, Des Moines, Iowa, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and we're getting ready for Iowa City in March. So we're super excited for that as well. Kind of give you an idea of the reports. Like I said, my background was at the Quad City Times, and one of the things that I really wanted for advertisers was to actually be able to know and see what was happening with their ads. The business is actually going to report like this every single week from us, automated, so they never feel like they've not heard from a salesperson again. You can see in this example here, first of all, it's Chick-fil-A, right? Everybody loves Chick-fil-A. They gave away a free sandwich, so the results were great. One of the things, though, that they said that was extremely powerful is that they were incredibly impressed with the type of clientele JumpOnIt brought in. They weren't just there for a free sandwich, and the average spend per sandwich they gave out was $3.86. You bought fries, you bought a drink, you got the coleslaw. Unfortunately, you can't get it anymore. It's very sad. You can also see, though, that according to our numbers, they had over 1,100 redemptions. According to their numbers, it's over 1,300, all right? So literally a 10% response rate. Why do the numbers different? User knowledge, learning curve, all of that. The staff has to remember to tell people to hit the redeem button. So the first time, that's what it looked like. The second time, their offer went out. This time they gave you the option of chicken nuggets. They ended up with, according to our number, over 1,200. According to theirs, over 1,500. Looking at the sharing, though, all of that additional exposure was free, right? So they got people to advertise for them. They ended up with 645 people who earned their bonus offer of a free cookie. Nobody really cares about a free cookie. What they care about is getting their friend a free sandwich, right? So they were extremely happy with the results. Local business, Azteca, advertises with us every month. So far this month, so what, 18 days in, they've had 526 pairs of people come in and use this offer. Continuing on, it's not just restaurant driven. This gives an example of a home and garden center. And to give you an idea of the type of businesses that are advertising with us, obviously restaurants are that biggest chunk, but we do reach into other markets or into other industries. People are into the beauty, the fitness, and entertainment for sure. And looking at the number of times that people have advertised with us, I mean, almost 30% have now advertised more than once, which is great. That means they're coming back to the program. So, like I said, you guys can actually text in so that you're ready when we're here and launching in the Iowa City market. And also, we're always hiring. So if anybody's looking to join the JumpOnIt team, we're having a good time. In our first year, we generated over 6 figures. So we're on the right track here and looking to just grow quickly. Was that 6 minutes? That was way more than 6 minutes. I'm sorry.